'cause the T don't stop.
Hey guys, I hope everybody is having a great day. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed to the channel. And don't forget to like the video. Now, if you guys are not following me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch, and Snapchat at 𝐿KEYSHA, go ahead and make sure you guys are doing that. Now, we got some breaking news for y'all today because we have recently found out that Brittany Renner of Basketball Wives and Kevin Gates were actually married. Now, I'm a little bit confused because I thought he was already married. I didn't know he had gotten a divorce. So if y'all know what's going on here, please put it in the comments because your girl is very much confused. But let's kind of get into where all this information is coming from. We speculated something was going on, didn't really know what. I just thought, Kevin Gates was cheating on his wife again, as usual. But apparently, Brittany is saying they actually got married. Let's get into that.
You got married April 6th and divorced May 28th.
So you're divorced?
Yes. But there is a 90-day waiting period in Islam where it's basically you have 90 days to see if you're pregnant because then he would be responsible, right? And then also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation because Allah wants you to stay married. And then during those 90 days, you are not to entertain anybody romantically. So what I will say is that Islam has made my life a lot easier. I think even with this transition and, things changing, right. Honestly, it's I don't think anybody gets married to not stay married. So I think my biggest thing for me is this is a nice 90-day reset, just focusing on myself and pouring into myself. And what I also will add is that I followed my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world. And I have no shame in that. That's why I'm here. BET Awards. As you can see, I'm out here on this blacktop by myself.
Yes, girl, you are by yourself. And just as I was adding up the time that they were married, it's on the screen. I didn't realize that. For 52 days, they were married. Brittany says she followed her heart. I don't know if her heart is connected to her brain because we all thought it was a joke from the beginning. So I don't know, if the heart is connected to the brain or what is going on. But she's right. She followed her heart and was married for a whopping 52 days. And like I originally stated, I didn't know what was going on between these two. I assumed that Kevin was again cheating on his wife because I assumed that Kevin had been married. But let's get into some things that were posted online because Brittany, as well as Kevin Gates, did show us some signs, but I didn't know what this was a sign of. And if you guys are paying attention, this is the ring that she actually posted on social media. But this is also posted on Kevin Gates' YouTube page. Now, what Brittany is saying is they're married, got married on May 6th, divorced May 28th. What is that, about 6 weeks, give or take? So she's saying basically for 90 days, she's not supposed to be with anybody just to see if maybe she's pregnant. I don't know, y'all. This is crazy. But let's get into, because we have been seeing these two around. And I found a couple of, well, let's get into this one because I was trying to narrow down, approximately when they had actually gotten married. And I think I found it.
Jury blanketing outside, full exposure, made a bar to give them everything they need except a closure. You need to pull one over. You think that you gonna leave with all my business, yeah? I might have to play them a little closer. Now we in Malibu, Maybach back to back, have an asthma attack. Call the troops, pull up with some shit, make you do acrobats. You think that I'm finished cause I'm done? Say, little baby, how you get so fucking far? Go check your Apple Maps. Foreign exchange you. Kurt Cobain and Maybach, I might pull up brainless. Man, come on, man. I'm Teflon. You know I'm bulletproof. These niggas ain't that dangerous. A lot of pros and cons when you rich and famous. What up?
So as you guys can see, Brittany is kind of looking down. And it said that this video was probably about 4 weeks old. So this wouldn't exact narrow like the date that they actually got married. But it was getting really, really, really close to the date that they, that they got married. I guess it's not alleged because she said they actually got married. Now, there had been a bunch of different outings that we, saw Kevin Gates and Brittany. Now, if you guys remember the premiere of Basketball Wives, now I think this was around the date they were more than likely going to get a divorce. Let's get into it. Now, if you guys recall, that was actually the premiere of Basketball Wives. And let's look at that again because it seems like they were together, but not, maybe he just showed up. Let's get so they're obviously together, but looks a little odd if you ask me. So that premiere for Basketball Wives would have been, about 6-7 weeks ago. I don't know, somewhere around there, at least a month or so. So don't quote me on that. But then, we also saw them out. Now, I've also been hearing that possibly he has gotten back with his ex-wife. And listen, I didn't even know they had gotten a divorce. I had assumed that they had separated and that they were working on things because there had been some interviews that his his ex-wife 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐿 had provided. And basically she said that they were, always going to be family, which I understand. But it almost alluded to, that maybe that they would be reconciling at some point. But I don't know. And, Kevin Gates is a fine looking man, but those are a lot of times the ones that you need to stay the hell away from, because in watching Kevin Gates, he just seems like he's all over the place. So when I saw this situation between him and Brittany Renner, the first thing came to my mind. I said, okay, she's on Basketball Wives. The show is getting ready to premiere again. Is this all a publicity thing, a stunt or something? Because to get married on May 6th and to divorce on May 28th, somebody make it make sense. This makes absolutely no sense. I mean, what could have happened that was so bad that you decided that y'all wanted to break up? I mean, why did you get married in the first place? Like, that seems like the first sign of trouble, y'all hit it. Was this for publicity? I have no idea, but this is what we're finding out. They were actually married during the period. I thought that they were just going together. And as I recently stated, there was that picture that was posted of their rings, and people were laughing like, right, girl, he's already married. But apparently they were, in fact, married on April the 6th and divorced on May 28th. Now, what you guys, I would think, is that like an annulment? Because how do you marry on April 6th and finish the divorce already? And we're just into June. It's only June 8th. So how do you do that so fast? Maybe they got this annulled. I don't know. Y'all got to let me know, because something about this is crazy. And it seems not to make a bunch of sense. I would imagine you can get a divorce, both people sign the paperwork, but even then, doesn't it take time? I mean, we done saw folks get divorced for 4 years and 3 years. Kenya more, so let's have a conversation in the comments.
She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell 'cause the tea don't stop.